everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be sharing with you my lipstick collection video. And this is actually the 5th time that I've filmed this video. First of all, we had some focusing problems, then we had some lighting problems, then we had some more focusing problems, some more focusing problems. Then when I get it right, I forgot to turn my mic on. It's just one of those days. Let's just talk about lipsticks because that makes me happy. I used to have a pretty ginormous lipstick collection, but as you guys know, I did do a big purge of my collection recently, and I've got it down to a size where I have all of my favorite colors in there, and they're all colors that I wear. And I do have a few dupes of my favorite colors in there as well, because I mean, let's face it, it's hard to tame the dragon. Please let me know in the comments below if you know that reference, because I will love you forever. Okay, let's go. So we're gonna start off with the nudes and the lipstick that I'm wearing on my lips right now, and it is the Soap & Glory Sexy Mother Pucker Gloss Stick in Nudist. And I have rebought this lipstick about a million bajillion quadrillion times, if that's even a word. Probably not. But yeah, I absolutely love this lipstick. It's kind of my perfect, like, effortless lipstick gloss for the day. It's really glossy, it's really moisturizing, and it's a gorgeous shade for every day. So I love it. Sticking with the nudists, we also have the Bourjois Rouge Edition Velvet in the shade Nudist. And you guys have heard me go on and on and on and on about these lip gloss stain stick things, and I absolutely love them. Like, I can't get enough of them. This is the perfect lipstick to wear if you are in work for the day, or if you're out for the day and you know that you're not going to be near a mirror, because I know that I get the fear when I'm wearing a bright lipstick. I'm like, oh my god, is the lipstick on my teeth? Is it just lip liner now? Like, what's going on? I need to go look in the mirror. Stat. But this baby has your back. It does not budge all day, and it's just amazing. Next is another Your Lips But Better shade, and it is the YSL Rouge Volupte Shine, and I think it's in the number 34, but I can't remember because it rubbed off the bottom. But if I do find out, I will leave it in the description box down below, as it with all of the other shades that I'm showing you today. So this shade I got a few years back for my birthday, and it's like a great Your Lips But Better shade. It really looks like my natural lip color, just a little bit more shiny. The staying power isn't awesome for these, especially considering the price tag, but you can't really beat the packaging, and it looks really cute on my makeup table. Next is one of the shades that was made famous by a certain Jenner last year, and it is Twig by MAC. I know that everybody went a little bit nuts for Velvet Teddy, but it just kind of washed me out, and this was the perfect solution for that. So it's your perfect 90s nude, and it has a little bit more brownie tones, a little bit more pinky tones than Velvet Teddy, making it a little bit more wearable for us girls like me. So I absolutely love the shade. I think it makes you look a little bit more dramatic while still sticking with the everyday look. Last up for the nudes is another MAC shade, and it is Brave, and this could be Twig's little cousin. It's basically Twig, just with the pink amped up that little bit more. Next up are the pinks, and I'm going to keep it in the family with MAC, and I'm going to share Sea Sheer from MAC. And it is probably my, like, corally-ist color that I have in my collection, but this is by far my favorite summer color. It kind of like makes you look more tan without actually touching your face, which is really weird, and I know it doesn't really make sense, but it does. It's the perfect summer shade, and it is a luster, so the staying power isn't awesome, but that's what you get when you pick a luster. But it's a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous color. Next up is one of my newer additions to my collection, and it is the Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipstick in the shade Berlin. And this is a little bit brighter on the lips than it is in the tube, which I hear is a bit common with these, but it is one of those kind of like stained gloss lipsticks like the Bourjois Rouge Edition Velvets. And one thing that I really dislike about this color actually is the way it kind of goes on your lips. Like, it goes on amazing and velvety, and it looks awesome for like a half an hour, but then it starts to like crumble on your lips, which I'm not a huge fan of. But other than that, if you're willing to reapply it like every half an hour, it's a really awesome color. I have another Bourjois Rouge Edition Velvet here, and this is in the shade Ole Flamingo, and this is definitely one of my brightest lipsticks that I have in my collection. But again, like the shade Nudist, it doesn't budge all day, and it is your best friend. Sticking with the brights, I have a shade here from the Revlon Ultra HD collection, and this is the shade Poinsetta. And I really, really, really love this collection. They're velvety, they're a little bit glossy, they stay on, and they're just amazing. And I love, love, love this color. It's a really, really nice fuchsia, and it is gorgeous. Next up is Wet n Wild's Hot Paris Pink, and this is a really, really gorgeous blue toned pink. And the staying power isn't amazing, but you have to consider the price tag on this one. I think it was like, actually, I have no idea how much this was. I got this in a beauty swap box with Kayla a few months back, but I really, really love this color, and it is a perfect color for a summer's day. So moving on to the more rosy kind of shades, this one is from Soap & Glory, and it is Guava Rama, and I absolutely love the Soap & Glory lipsticks. They are moisturizing, the colors are beautiful, and the staying power is pretty good as well. This one is a perfect rosy pink for daytime, and it's not too kind of like in your face, it's not too dark, and it's not too bright. Next up we have Craving by MAC, and this is very similar to Guava Rama, but it is that little bit deeper. You do get a much darker rosy color from this, but I absolutely love it. Next up is Plumfull by MAC, and this is kind of another like rosy color with a little bit of purple thrown in there, and I really, really like it. I do find it a little bit hard to wear at times, but the color is so beautiful that I just couldn't part with it. Moving on to the reds, and these are my absolute favorite colors. I used to be like really self-conscious to wear reds during the day, but I've really like opened myself up to it lately, and I have way too many reds that look the same. Okay. Sticking with the glossiest red first, this is Revlon's Wild Watermelon Lip Butter, and I absolutely love this color. It's your perfect like daytime red for summer. It's a little bit orangey, but it's not like too in your face, and it's glossy, and it comes off really evenly because it is super glossy. So again, you don't have to be worried about having like the lip liner issue. So yeah, I love this color, and it's probably my favorite color in the entire lip butter collection. As you can see, I don't own any other lip butters, so yeah, this is definitely my favorite. Sticking with Revlon, I have another lipstick from their new Ultra HD collection, and this is the shade Poppy. And this is like your perfect ready orange. And ready orange is my thing. I love ready orange. Like the other pink color that I showed you earlier, the staying power is pretty awesome. It comes off evenly. I find that these aren't too creamy where they like get on your teeth. They don't really get on your teeth as much as some of my other lipsticks. So yeah, they're pretty awesome for the price tag too. I have another Bourjois Rouge Edition Velvet to share with you. I told you that I really, really liked them. And this is in the shade Hot Pepper, and it is a really, really bright red. Like really bright. Sticking with the really bright shades, this is the YSL Rouge pour Couture in Le Orange, and this is Kourtney Kardashian's favorite color apparently, and I absolutely love it. It is, as it says, it's really, really orange, but it doesn't look like too like bright orange. It's a really, really nice mix of red and orange, and like I said, my favorite color, so I have to own at least 10 of them. Next up is Love Bite from Charlotte Tilbury, and this is another orangey red, but it isn't as orange as the YSL. The staying power of this one is a lot better than the YSL lipstick, but I really, really like both of them, and this one is probably like more of a nighttime shade for me, whereas I would wear Le Orange a bit more during the day. Next is my first ever lipstick from NARS, and it is the shade Rita, and this is kind of like your perfect classic red. I bought this recently, and I did think it was a little bit more reddy orange, but apparently the gods were talking to me, and they said, Chrissy, you don't need another reddy orange color in your collection. You need a classic red, which is something that I don't really have, so this is what they gave me. Last but certainly not least is my go-to winter red color, and it is Just a Bite from MAC. Now it looks a little bit brown in the tube, but it goes on like a really gorgeous deep red that is just gorgeous. I wore this to my Christmas party last year, and I absolutely love it. So that's it for my lipstick collection, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like this sort of video so that I know if I need to give you an in-depth look of my other bits of my collection, because you know, we're just getting started. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss my next video, and I will see you next time. Bye!